I really wish I could have more, to be honest. They're delightful. They're the best people I know. My journey to motherhood, oh my goodness, girl, what can I say? When I was a lot younger, I read a Daniel Steele book where the main hero ended up living a long life and she got married when she was 50 and then she got a kid, and somehow that had internalized in my mind that that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to work out like that. I'm just going to live my life. I'm going to do so many crazy things. And then when I'm 50, magically a man will appear and the child will somehow come along. But my journey to motherhood was quite different. I was very young, 25, 26, found myself married with two kids back to back, barefoot pregnant. I don't know how it happened. God works in mysterious ways. It was really fun. I don't think I could have done it any other way. If I had waited, it wouldn't have worked. They're 12 and the second born is turning 11 in August. So, yeah. Parenting. The Christian principles are strong in this one. The force is strong in me. I try to parent according to what I read in the Bible. But then I also noticed that parenting in the Bible isn't straightforward. You know, there isn't much that the Bible tells you, do this, that, that. It's generalities. Don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me just say what I'm thinking. Don't piss off your child. Don't frustrate them, So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think there is one specific way to be a good parent. We all have different journeys. There are people who work far from home, that they still make it work. There are people who are stay-at-home moms. There are people who work a lot. But you can figure it out and stick to some foundational principles at work. It's so crazy. Sometimes values, the things that are instilled in you, it's not like they're telling you, this is what I want you to be. You get what I'm saying? It's just a way of life that you have to sit down and sort of be with yourself to realize, oh, that's how my parents were. So I can't be very eloquent with the values that were instilled in me. All I can tell you is, yeah, my mom raised me up in the Christian way. She used to read me the children's Bible. I remember clearly, being read for the Bible and thinking, oh, damn, I'm going to hell. And I was 6 years old or 7 years old because I'm like, I don't think I can do these things. I don't think I can go by the 10 commandments. But those were the values that were instilled in me. There was a lot of, holding on to family. That's one of the things, don't live in a cocooned life, which is good for me because if you left me to my own devices, I'd be in a cave somewhere alone, hunting and roasting it on a fire pit and nobody bother me, growing my hair wild in dreadlocks. But I always remember that. I remember that my parents, they were so close to their siblings and their mother, and they tried to instill that in me, and I'm trying in my own way. It's interesting that the marriage started, the children started when he had begun politics. My firstborn was like 1 year old when he was nominated MP. So it's something that it's the only thing I know, right? The challenges that come with it, I guess I never realized how busy he was until he got busier. When he became governor, it was crazy. I remember thinking, oh, finally, we can relax after the elections and all that. Sometimes I joke that I'm the only one who has proof of life. Everybody else just smells him, his cologne. Oh, yeah, dad has been here. Or did dad come? That's the kids. So it's interesting to compare it to my own childhood where my father was fairly present. He was a civil servant. He didn't have crazy hours. So he was a type of dad who came home and sat with us for dinner. But again, like I told you, I don't think there's any specific way that kids have to be raised. So I don't begrudge my husband's inability to come home for dinner and sit with the kids because he has other ways of meeting them and being there for the kids. So that was challenge number one. Another challenge is, like I told you, I like to live my cocoon life. And it's fairly easy for me as an adult to just avoid news or information that I don't want to read about. So if somebody is dissing my husband online, I don't read it. And my friends and family know that they shouldn't send it to me. They don't bother. So I can live in that cocoon. But I forgot that my children don't live in that cocoon. They might not go looking for the information, but their friends do. Their friends Google their